Welcome back to the Stack Crypto channel, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Brazen.
And your boy Double O.
Awesome. In today's episode, we're flipping the show upside down. What do we with that?
Stop flipping in the house.
Hey man, trying something new, right? Experiments happening here. So we're going to be starting off actually with some technical analysis. Then we're going to finish off the show with the news, and we'll see how it goes. You know? Kenny, what do you think of that?
Hey, when flippings happens, great things happen. So
Hey,
let's go
the
ahead and flip.
You could call it the flippening. The flippening. This is the flippening, ladies and gentlemen. So our technical analysis today, we'll be doing some TA on HBAR, ACH, and these two were actually recommended or requested by a how would you say, a public comrade
And audience
Yes.
of the show.
Hey man, I love it. So Jelly on Public, dropped this in one of the chats we're in yesterday, and he was like, "Hey man, do some TA on HBAR and it's Alchemy Cash, if you will." And it's interesting because we've actually been HBAR is something that we've kind of had on the side wing. Remember when we pay miles in HBAR, and ACH. Alchemy Cash, that is an interesting one, and we did our research on it and all that good stuff. Solid project, I would say. So we're going to be beginning absolutely solid project. So we're going to begin with HBAR here, right? So what is HBAR? HBAR, or Hedera, right, is essentially a proof of stake public network used to power decentralized applications and protect the network from malicious actors. So hackers and other people like that, people who are trying to take other people's money. Avoid things like rug pulls, essentially. So HBAR has a weighted voting system, which makes it difficult for malicious or bad actors, in this case, to attack or affect the network's consensus. So to be able to hack HGraph, right, or to be able to infiltrate their system, you will need to own 1/3 of the coins, of the total supply of coins, and it's going to take you about 5 years to do that, and then you have to stake those coins before you can hack the system. So interesting stuff there for sure. We're going to leave the link to their website in the description if you want to check it out, and you can see they're partnered with some pretty strong companies here as well. So pretty cool project. Now let's talk about the price action on HBAR here. Kenny, take it away.
All right. As you can see, it has that little IPO pattern. It's new in trading view, at least, not the technology itself. So we have to work with what we have. So as you can see right there, we have a couple of interesting red candles. Danger zone. But hey, it's a great project. Danger. All right.
Doesn't Kevin Samuels has a thing like that on the show? Danger zone. But let's not go into that. Carry on, sir.
So we're gonna have to do some manual drawing and coming up with our own Fibonacci extensions on the daily chat and see what happens. So the goal right here is to figure out the most recent highs and the most recent lows to figure out where the price action is going. We see the red candles coming down, so we're like, oh my god, what's going on? So let's not cheat ourselves. So let's go ahead and start drawing those lines.
Absolutely.
So we're doing technical analysis, right? And this is like, there's not a lot of data. So what do we do? So what you want to do in this case is that you want to find the most recent lows. There you go. Right. And next you want to find, and then next you want to find the last time the price went up and fell back down. Yeah.
So probably like I would say a good resistance point is probably where that's going to be. Would seem like
the last time the price was really high.
Like a major resistance point there. There we go. Because we're using that green candle because it's a stronger one, right?
So again, you don't have a lot of data, right? So you want to kind of measure that. So you want to measure, you want to draw a line. So let's say the candles were going up, you want to know when the next resistance level is. So you draw that line, boom, right there. And if it was going up, you take that line and you move that line from where that candle is to where that point of line is, and then boom, that's going to be your next resistance where that arrow ends up there. But the price is not going down. So question now is, how far back down was it going to go? Oh my God, this is scary. So now you take that same line.
Let's see. I'm just going to draw a new one. Also, something interesting about that line going up there, you could also say that is sort of, in some ways, a price prediction to the upside with this one here, right? If it was to start moving up there.
Yep.
Awesome.
But it's not going up, so.
Love it. We're moving down.
Yeah, we're moving down. All
right.
I'm going down.
In this case, then, so we're going to take this arrow from the highest resistance point.
Yep.
Moving downward. You say?
Yep.
Okay. Yep. There we go. So we have that red, and what we're using here for reference is the wick at the top of that red candle here as the previous resistance, and bringing that, and that kind of just drops us to where we think it might fall to.
Exactly, which is it's actually tested it already,
right?
And it bounced right back up. Interestingly, so if you didn't have those last two candles, this will have been where you figure out, okay, do I get back in at this point? Right. Then, okay, all right. What if it fails this? What's the worst case scenario?
Well, let's try another one and see what that looks like. So we have that resistance point there, right? And we're gonna take that down.
Boom. And again, that makes sense because it matches with those two candles right next to it. Now that's going to be the next support level. So now we have two support levels. The first one, which we have there, if you move up a little bit, the hidden resistance right there. You can actually draw a line there if you want to. That's going to be a good strong support level right there. It's already fighting it. And then the next one. And then we can now go into the 4 hour and see if we have any Fibonacci retracements to look at. Oh wow, look at that. So now it's actually making a lot of sense, right? So it failed at 0 and bounced right back up. It's trying to say, you know what, I've tried the major support level and I think I can still be strong, but the SMAs are still facing downwards. But it looks like it might want to change trends actually. So they're touching each other. It might cross the 20-day moving average, might cross down below the 50-day moving average. If it crosses down and the price action fails to 0, it's gonna come down all the way down to 35 cents. So that's gonna happen. But if it stays and holds, then we should start getting ready for, if it crosses the 0.382 going back upward, then we have some upward movement. But right now, it's a downward trend.
Absolutely. I agree with you on that one. Definitely moving downward. I think that we should be able to find some support there, that 0 Fibonacci line. And if that happens, then hey, it's just one of those things to keep an eye on. I will be setting an alert right there at that 0.23. So if it starts moving in that direction, we can, either add to what we have and keep watching it as well. So,
by the way, I also think it might do a couple of side movements too, by the way.
And that may trigger differently from what you may expect. This is because at the moment, calculations are based on linear scale and not logarithmic scale. Got it. Continue anyway. I don't. All right, but carry on. You were saying something there.
Oh yeah, I was saying it's not one of those charts that move up with a quick trajectory, so it might move sideways before it goes back up.
No, absolutely. I think, and I like charts that move like that, man, because it just tells you that it's a solid something. It's not something that people are just pumping it, overhype and things like that. And we showed you the utility for this. It's a security protocol essentially, which in this blockchain age, we definitely need as much security as possible. So
it also sounds very familiar as what Cardano is working on too, by the way.
Yeah, I think Cardano has something. They're working on something along those lines as well. So the next one that was requested by Jelly was
Jelly.
ACH. How can we pay? So if you're looking at ACH, right, first I want to just kind of take a moment to go back on this one, because we did notice that there's a certain pattern that keeps recurring with ACH, right? Up to the point where we had that.
Though, tell people what ACH is.
Oh, that is actually a good idea. Let's do that. ACH. So ACH, I'm really excited about this one because I think we are going to also be able to use this in our business, right? Business. Here we go. ACH essentially is a hybrid crypto and fiat payment gateway, right? So being able to make payments between a bridge, if you will, between fiat and crypto, right? So being able to make payment, have that convert by itself. There are some platforms that are trying to do something similar, but this one by far extremely impressive. right? BitPay is also a really cool one. Now, it allows multiple tokens to share a single payment channel, right? Which is pretty cool, because right now, if you want to make a payment in any sort of crypto, you have to use different apps and things like that. Exactly. Right? You'll be able to, so speed is obviously something that is very important with the blockchain technology, and being able to move massive amounts of money with that speed as well is, it's A1. Zero block confirmations for Bitcoin and Ethereum. If you've ever had to send someone Bitcoin, usually you would say, your transaction will be complete within 34 block confirmations or something like that. And 34 block confirmations could be 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I'm not sure how they calculate it, but Alchemy Pay, providing a decentralized means to transact, right? Receive payments. You could think of it as Square.
Cash App.
Yes, Cash App or Square, right? But on the blockchain. And I think that's what is really incredible about it. And currently functioning in all the countries which you see here. So
is Nigeria on there? Oh, it's Cameroon is there though. Is that Ghana? Is that Cameroon?
Cameroon is on there?
Yeah, that's right there next to Czech Republic.
This one?
Yeah.
Now you see what is happening is that Ghana has a similar flag to Cameroon. They stole our flag and then they flipped it upside down and removed the star. That's what happened. Because Cameroon will be the other way, green, red, yellow, not red, yellow, green. But hey man, if you're Ghanaian, man, don't get mad. It's okay. We share our flag with you guys. You know what I'm saying? If you're not creative, we share our creativity side with you. Anyway, coming back to the technical analysis here, the pattern that we've been talking about, we've noticed that this thing tends to have like these dips, right? Before a run, right? You have another dip there, and with a run there, and once more.
That last dip was terrible, man.
And it was an aggressive dip.
Doesn't give you any warning.
No warning. Followed by an aggressive move up, right?
Yep.
So as we look at it right now, we see a light, downward. You've seen that it's been moving downward here. There's that dip again coming in. And now we're seeing this move up. How aggressive is that going to be? That's what we're going to find out, using our fibs as well. Go for it, Kenny.
All right. So we're looking at the price action right now, and it's already crossed the 0.618, which is a good thing. It's at 0.786, but it's got to test that one. If it touches that one, it's going to be a major resistance. It might not even make it to that one before it does one of its bad behaviors, which is dipping back downwards. When it does dip back downwards, it's going to come back for that zero, which is what it has done several times. So ACH is a naughty little boy. You got to kind of pay close attention. Oh, you want to call him a girl? No. That's not good.
No, don't go there. Don't go there, please. I beg you. Oh my goodness. It's a naughty
show me my money, man.
It's a naughty little crypto.
Can rip your money off, man.
Yeah, but go ahead.
I'm done.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Here's another thing I'll point out. The 50 and 20 day, right? Just recently crossed each other, right? So this is moving up, and that Fibonacci retracement, the 100% retracement line is sitting right there. So we're kind of watching it. That's really the key thing here. Watching it to see what happens when it hits that Fibonacci retracement line. Is it going to pull back, right? Or if it breaks above that 100% Fibonacci retracement level there, then and opens another candle above it, right? As usual, then that's usually when you have that run to the upside.
Moonshot.
Yeah, moonshot, exactly. Now, if it does not do that, I think that is a great opportunity to wait for an entry where it hits that 100% retracement line there, and then it pulls back, right? Maybe to the 0.236 or the zero, right? And then you have that opportunity to load and wait for that move up again. So good looking chart so far. I would say that.
It's a good looking chart, but it's a naughty chart, man. It
is a naughty chart, man, because the behaviors on this thing. I mean, dude, like you could get into this thing and it could suddenly be moving downward, right? Things like that.
0-1
things like that.
It just happens.
0-1. It just keeps happening. So anyway, Alchemy, definitely a good one. I don't have any Alchemy right now, but I think I'm going to be waiting to load some Alchemy. And I also downloaded the app because I think this is going to be useful.
We gotta use it.
Yes.
Utilities, that's what you buy.
Yeah, utilities really are a big thing, man. Yeah. It's definitely a big thing. Love it. Now, not financial advice, by the way. Please do your own research. Yeah, absolutely. I feel like we never give BNB any love, man. So we're gonna do some BNB action today.
Hey, and we like Binance too, by the way.
We
so
like
why
Binance,
we
yeah.
not give?
Yeah, a lot of our DeFi activities are happening on Binance because Ethereum has some atrocious gas fees, and we don't have money for gas fees like that. You know, even if I was
Not yet.
super rich, bro, I don't care, bro. Even if I was super rich, bro, I'm not paying $50 to spend $50. That is
Zero
bonkers.
slippage.
That is the definition of insanity. You know what I mean? But Ethereum 2.0 might fix that. Who knows? We're gonna see, wait and see. A lot of things have been running towards that all-time high again. This is what makes me altcoin season. Yes, sir. This is what makes me have high hopes for this. All right, because I'm thinking that this is going to keep moving up as well. And one of the reasons I say that is because currently we can see that Binance has closed and opened above the 100% retracement, Fibonacci retracement line there, right? Forming a new pattern. What do you think?
Yeah. Well, price is also above the moving averages,
right?
Both the 20, 50, 100, and 200. So that's extremely bullish. It's also an upward wedge, which is also bullish. So the only thing that we can do now to go look for danger zone is to look back to see if there's any hidden resistance, and also what's going on with Bitcoin, because everything that happens to Bitcoin and Ethereum happens to Binance.
Exactly. So I'm just gonna pull back here, and let's look at previous resistance above this point, which is it's sitting kind of at a resistance right now, no?
Yeah, it is. That's why it's pulsing.
Okay, so we'll
it's
just
pulsating.
I'll leave a resistance line right there.
Yeah.
And what do you think? Maybe another hidden. It seems like, I mean, we've had this point where it's failed here, failed here, and failed here, right?
Yeah, so that's be the next strong resistance level right there.
Exactly.
So this red candle opens above, then it has a chance of going to 602, which is not a lot of money, but it's still money in the crypto world.
Exactly, it's still money, man. And we're above the.
This might probably tell why we're not a big fan of BNB, by the way. It's not moving.
Oh, you mean as far as price action? Yeah. It's coasting. It's coasting.
It's coasting.
Yeah. But I would say though, if we caught it during this massive move here.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I mean that was, let's see, how much of a move was that? That was about.
This was when we were trying to allow money away into options trading.
Yeah, we're busy giving away our money to the stock market. 2,300% rise. Okay. Meanwhile, our options were expiring left and right. Jesus Christ.
Hey, Robin Hood was basically locking us out.
We're getting halted. You know what I mean? All kinds of things, man. We were trying to transfer and they were messing up everything. It's yeah. Hey, listen. We live and we learn, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to
expensive lessons.
Very expensive lessons, dude. All right, very expensive lessons. Moving on to some crypto news here. Coinbase to allow users to borrow up to $1 million. Now they're doing this just for select users. So, could crypto exchanges?
How do you say $1 million and then you're showing us pennies? Come on, man.
You know, the person.
Come on, man.
The person who wrote this article is trying to stay humble. You know what I'm saying? You want to make everyone feel like a millionaire. If they just put a picture of stacks on stacks and racks up there, then maybe only rappers will engage. So that's stupid. That's stupid. Oh man, dude, what a day. Could crypto exchanges be the new banks or money lenders? When Coinbase tried to launch its high interest crypto lend product, the SEC hit them with a Wells notice. This actually happened a couple weeks ago. Which, listen, man, as much as I am not a big fan of Coinbase, right? Coinbase has their role in the growth and adoption of crypto, right? Yep. All of it might not be great. I get it. Coinbase has always been around a bunch of scandals, engaged in a bunch of shady activities and things like that. But I think that Coinbase is very important for the adoption of crypto because they make things very simple. And they're trying to push some of these DeFi applications that are so difficult to use. I mean, what they were trying to offer here with the lend product, it's probably the easiest thing that I have seen outside of the decentralized space, right? And I applaud them for that. And in that case, the SEC went against them, and I think that is crap. Even though they spend a lot of time with the SEC, right? But moving on, Coinbase later dropped the plan, which is the lending program. However, a recent development signaled that the exchange might be trying something new once more. On November 3rd, Coinbase announced that some of its customers would be able to borrow up to $1 million from the exchange itself. Of course, this is when you put down collateral, right? So you put Bitcoin into Coinbase as collateral, and then you'll be able to borrow a percentage of that.
Hey, Conflux, that is a champion for that.
Yeah, Conflux already does that. So you can do this on things like Conflux. You can do this on Clean Finance, right? With better interest rates. Yeah, it's all decentralized. So you can do it if you get on MetaMask and all.
We don't need Coinbase to be the bank of crypto.
We don't.
Crypto does not need a bank. It's called this. That the whole functionality is for us to be decentralized and not in the central. Exactly. But you know, our folks out there that don't want to learn this. That is something we're working on, right? Doing our part. We don't think we're going to be able to educate the whole world about crypto, but we're definitely doing our part to help people learn more about crypto and adopt crypto as well. Now, here's the best part for me. This is the founder of Dogecoin, right? When Coinbase tweeted this, he came on and he was like, what could go wrong? Deep sarcasm with that one. And I think that says a lot, man. Listen, Coinbase is a shitty place, but I digress. Moving on. Coinbase is the Robin Hood of crypto. That's what I would say.
It is the Robin Hood of crypto. All right. Here is how today's millennials are seeing Bitcoin and cryptos. In a recent report, JMP Securities claimed that the crypto economy could represent the greatest innovation of our lifetime. I agree with that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I agree with that. It's a massive, massive change. In fact, analysts Devin Ryan and Brian McKenna also predicted. Who are they? Who is
I
Brian?
don't know, man. Just throw some name out there just to impress us. Come on. How about Analyst Brazen?
Hey, Analyst Brazen. This is what I want to be called from now on. Okay. We see crypto and blockchain technology playing a fundamental role in this economic system, which we think could go well beyond money and transactions, and instead mirror what we know today as the entire internet. This is true. We agree with this, right? So in a survey, it revealed that 49% of millennials, right? So the survey shows that 49% of millennials are in favor of crypto, right? They prefer dealing with crypto, compared to 37% from Gen X. I think that number is going to rise, and of course 22% of the boomers. Listen, man, no shit at the boomers. Okay, this is no.
Oh man, let's just call them boo.
The boomers.
Anyway.
Well, here's the thing. And I think that this is why this is important, because why these numbers are this way. The millennials are now the majority of the workforce.
You just said that majority.
Yes, they are the majority of the workforce. You know, so this means that the boomers are phasing out, man. You know what I mean? Retirement home is calling.
Hey man, the current situation of the economy and the country was the result of what the boomers left us.
Yeah,
that's all I have to say.
Hey, listen, man. But we're finding a way. And I think that it is even more so important that the boomers get on board with this thing, especially those who are in the leadership position, right? I'm impressed with the mayor of Florida.
Woohoo!
Right? Is the mayor of Florida? Or is it Miami?
Yeah, Miami, Florida. Of course, Florida doesn't have a mayor.
Florida doesn't have a mayor.
Florida has a governor.
Yeah, so the mayor of Miami he's taking his salary in Bitcoin. And I'm pretty sure he's in the millennial range, you know, closer to the millennial range type, you know. So that says a lot. And even to further push this point home, you know, currently we have a total value locked in DeFi of about 250 billion. Tell us more about this. Yeah.
Hey, it just further connects the dots, right? If millennials are in support and they're just getting tired of banks' 0.01% interest rates, you take your money and put it in DeFi, you're getting 12. Well, Coinbase is giving you 7%, but you can go into spaces in DeFi that gives you 20, 50, 70% back of your money, doing exactly what the banks do without the banks. So yeah.
No.
Good news.
Look at that.
By the way, Uniswap, one of our big fans, is on the list.
Yeah, Uniswap is our fan. We're not the fan of Uniswap. Love it. And of course, as this crypto adoption continues, right? I think one of the interesting things is that the traditional banks have always kind of had their nose up to crypto. But we're now in this position where they realize that if you do not jump on the boat now, you will get left behind. There's kind of no two ways about it. And we see an example here as Australia's Commonwealth Bank lets customers to trade crypto directly through its app. Didn't a bank in America do that as well? I think it's like one bank that does it.
Yeah, one of the banks was
it was a small credit union. Like yeah, exactly. Yeah. It was a small credit union. Dang, I forgot the name. So anyway, the Commonwealth Bank of Australia, the country's biggest bank, is providing customers with the ability to buy, sell, and hold crypto assets directly through its app. The bank has partnered with crypto exchange Gemini. Oh, Gemini is great.
Ooh, good boy. Good move.
Yeah, I know. Strong move right there. And blockchain analytics firm Chain Analysis to provide crypto services.
You can actually call that China analysis too. Just kidding.
Is it China? Just kidding. Hey, it looked like China.
It looked like it.
I was gonna say China analysis, but
China. But you know what? This is good news. So maybe coming soon to the bank nearest you. You know how the exchanges were charging 10-12% for you to trade stocks back in the day?
Yeah.
Now maybe in the near future, your banks will be able to offer you higher interest rate, like what Coinbase is doing, to kind of catch up with all the crave of what's going on in the crypto space. But folks that really know what they're doing, they need to get involved in the decentralized space as quickly as possible before they start creating all these regulations about verified investor and all this madness.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, man, I agree with you there. Now, the other day actually, Bank of America charged me a service fee.
What?
Yes, random situation, bro. I think it was like $12. And it sucks because I've been waiting for Bank of America to come up with get into the crypto space. Yeah, they're busy charging me fees. I just wanted to put that out there. I had to get out of my chest because it bothered me a lot. Like, I get it, it's $12, but it's 2021, bro, and I got charged a service fee.
The mad one is also the ATM fees, because I went to Apple picking and they're like, oh, we only collect cash.
Yeah.
So I got to the ATM, they charged me like almost $6. Then I go to look at my bank account, they also charge me $3. I'm like, really, guys? That's almost $10 out of my pocket just because I wanted to withdraw money out of the ATM.
Listen, man.
This America, is why we like crypto.
We need to speed up, man. This is the 21st century. Can't be doing these things. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
You know what's funny too, though? The technology that the banks are still using is called ACH.
Well, I think hey, that's a good play for Alchemy though, because now when people see ACH, they're gonna be like,
soon to be replaced by ACH.
Beautiful thing. Absolutely. Hey, that is all we have for today, ladies and gentlemen. Kenny, any thoughts before we close this one out?
As always, thank you for liking. Continue to like and subscribe. We really enjoy you guys' comments. Give us some more. We'll do some research for you.
I love it. Hey, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting. It really warms my heart, man. It's a cool thing. It makes my day really cool. Yeah, when I read some of the comments and things like that. Good stuff.
Yes, sir.
Exciting. Until next time. Brazen out.
00 out.